Good morning. We started to do Storm Alert Weather Day yesterday at noon. If you're watching that newscast with the air quality and the storms that we had yesterday evening, we're continuing that Storm Alert Weather Day today, but at least I can tell you some good news. We'll begin with the good on this Wednesday morning, and that's the word good showing up on this map. Here's a look at our current air quality index. In fact, this is improvements just from a half hour ago when I showed you this during the 4:30 newscast. That moderate yellow color has now fully moved outside of our area, so everybody in that good green this morning, breathe easily as you step outside. All right, now let's talk more about why today is also a Storm Alert Weather Day in addition to what we saw yesterday. So it's a low wind risk, but we do want you to be weather aware. Kind of two factors at play, the potential for some localized flooding and also an isolated severe storm. So when we talk about the excessive rainfall outlook, this is the potential for flooding. The biggest risk area is going to be outside of our region. You can see that red color right there. That's really where the greatest concern for flooding is. In fact, they have flooding already ongoing this morning. Where we are locally, we're mainly under this marginal risk, but still with some bouts of heavy rainfall, we could see some localized flooding. Additionally, when we talk about your Wednesday, we're under this level 1 marginal risk for an isolated severe storm within that as the system moves through. Kind of all three factors at play, but it's low end when it comes to that. So when we talk about the damaging wind risk for today, it's at a 5% probability. Let's look at your hail risk, also a 5% probability. And then the tornado risk, not zero, but it is low with that 2%. So again, this is minimal, but we still want you to be aware because it's not zero for that localized flooding, for that severe threat. So where is all of this coming from? Well, here's the radar right now, and we're really pretty clean here locally. You're not seeing any kind of activity. Let me pull back a little bit further, and what you're going to notice is the storm complex to the northwest of us. Now, the worst of it at this time is in western Kentucky and moving into kind of like northwestern Tennessee at this hour. Just generally rain in the Nashville area, and this is a severe thunderstorm watch that's in place. Now, this bout is mainly going to miss us, but we are going to see an increase in the rain as we go through the morning time. We're already getting an increase in that cloud cover as those clouds push out away from that storm and move into our region. So today generally we'll have mostly cloudy skies, and that'll help keep our temperatures a little bit cooler today as well. So here's a look at Futurecast. A couple of spotty showers possible early this morning, but for most of you for your morning time commute, it's really not looking too bad. So from 6 a.m. to 8:30, we have a little bit of coverage to the north and east, and that's about it. Now, as we continue through the rest of the morning time, more of this rain is going to start to clip into our area. Some heavy downpours, especially for some of our northern communities. I think some of the most widespread rain is going to happen around midday, so that lunchtime actually a little bit messier, and then eventually this is going to drop down to the south. So what you're going to notice is the further to the south you are, the longer it's going to stay dry for you today. So our Georgia, Alabama communities mainly not getting that rain until this afternoon as it continues to slide southward. At 4 p.m. I think is going to be kind of that transition for seeing those rain chances begin to dwindle down. So still a couple isolated showers possible 6, 7 o'clock, but I think that 4 p.m. is kind of that transition time. And then generally pretty quiet after that for the rest of the evening. We'll have additional scattered showers and storms as we look ahead to Thursday and Friday as well. So let's go ahead then and focus in one more time for today. It will be cooler than yesterday. In fact, generally highs just in the mid to upper 80s today. I have 89 degrees in Chattanooga. The rain and storms starting up for our Tennessee and North Carolina communities first, then moving down into Alabama and Georgia. And again, do expect more clouds today. Tonight, 74, quiet evening, but a few spotty showers will be possible after midnight. And then 94, so it will be hotter again, but some additional rounds of scattered storms will be possible for tomorrow. Friday, kind of more of the same, so the mugginess, the heat will be with us along with scattered storms. Cold front comes through. That's going to wrap up that rain on Saturday morning and then cool us off a little bit for the highs on Saturday and Sunday. But you get plenty of sunshine both of those days and also slightly lower humidity. So again, morning time lows Sunday getting up for church, 64 degrees. It'll feel really nice out there.
That sounds splendid, like a warm coffee on a porch.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to get out the door.
Ooh.
Or like actually, you're already out the door.
You're already out the door if you're on the porch.
Yeah, waiting to go to church.
There you go.
That's what you're doing.
To get to your car door, maybe.
That's it. Thank you, Allison.